moving on to my next guest gameplay where I'm playing as Kaz's friend Brenda on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the Wii. Let's hope I can win Brenda $1 million. This be Brenda's character. Just finished playing Hollywood Squares for the Wii with Ronald. Let's see if I win $1 million for Brenda on Millionaire for the Wii.
$1 million. Let's take a look at the first
Fill in the blank, global summits, cover art, outside the ring, and
are you ready?
decided decades.
Audience, are you ready? Let's play Millionaire. Let's see the $500 question. For each of the first 5 questions, you will have 15 seconds to answer. Which of these answer choices requires the word to and not as in order to complete a common cliche? Happy blank a clam. Sharp blank attack. Grind blank a halt. High blank a kite.
C.
Final answer.
Ryan blank halt.
That's right.
Got it right. Shoo!
Yourself, don't you? $500. Here comes your chance for
$1,000 question. Here it is.
Fittingly, the World Potato Congress was held in the U.S. for the first time in 2006 in what state capital? Boise, Little Rock, Tallahassee, Phoenix.
Boise, Idaho. A. Final answer.
Final answer. Well, my friend,
Kaboom! Shoot!
$1,000.
Alright, the $2,000 question is as follows.
Question.
Here it is.
The cover of a standard U.S. passport features an image of what animal? Eagle, whale, moose, rabbit.
I believe it's an eagle. A.
Is that your final answer? That's
And I'm right! Shoot!
$2,000.
Okay,
Here comes the
Next
$3,000 question.
for $3,000. Listen to it.
Like George Foreman, boxer Evander Holyfield released what type of kitchen gadget in 2007? Toaster, blender, grill, juicer.
Grill,
Is that
C.
Your final answer. Well, my friend,
Kaboom! I got it.
$3,000. Let's move on to the
$5,000 question. Listen to it. Here it is.
The Roaring Twenties is a well-known nickname for a decade that coincided with what historic period? The Bronze Age, the Jazz Age, the Victorian Age, the Space Age. Is that
I think
your
it's the
final
Jazz Age.
Answer? That's right.
Yeah! Got it!
$5,000. You saved the first landmark, but only 10 questions for the million. You're guaranteed to leave with at least
At the movies,
$5,000.
produce aisle, on the tube, popular music, and architecture. Those are the categories.
Here comes the next question, worth $7,500. For each of the next 5 questions, you'll have 30 seconds to answer each question.
Alright, here's his next question for Kaz's friend Brenda.
The 1985 movie Cocoon features aliens who are storing their cocoons where? Parking garage, swimming pool, basketball court, greenhouse.
Swimming pool.
Is that your final answer? That's
All right! Shoot!
$7,500.
$10,000 question. Here it is.
Quite possibly the world's perfect food was a 90s ad slogan for what brand of fruit? Sun-kissed oranges, Chiquita bananas, Dole pineapples, Del Monte peaches.
I think it's Chiquita bananas.
Is that your final answer? There's no...
Brenda's right again! Woo! Got it.
You've won $10,000. Here's your next question for $12,500.
Next question.
On The Simpsons, the characters Itchy and Scratchy are what kind of animals?
This one's a gimme.
Mouse and cat, squirrel and rabbit, bird and earthworm,
Easy as pie.
flea and tick.
Mouse and cat. A.
Your final answer.
Yes, I got it!
That's correct.
Whew.
$12,500.
Brenda's on fire in this gameplay.
You are 7 questions away from the million. Let's see your next question worth $15,000.
Question coming up.
Popular in the US, the hip-hop infused music known as reggaeton originated in what part of the world? Eastern Europe, Latin America, Sub-Saharan Africa, Southeast Asia.
I think it's in Latin America. I believe.
Is that your final answer? Yep.
Yeah, I got it! Woo!
$15,000.
Brenda's on a roll this gameplay.
$1,000 question, and the second landmark is coming up.
Question.
Which of these architectural elements is a type of built-in seat located adjacent to a fireplace? Architrave, nave, wainscot, inglenook.
Inglenook.
Is that
D.
your final answer? That's the
Got
answer.
it! Shoot!
$25,000. $25,000. You can't leave with less than this.
Alright.
Let's move on to the $50,000.
$50,000 up for grabs for Brenda.
Until $1 million.
Till she wins $1 million.
The questions are getting tougher now. You have a 45-second time limit to answer each question.
Question. Here it is.
What team were the Yankees playing the night Lou Gehrig delivered his historic luckiest man speech? Detroit Tigers, Washington Senators, Philadelphia
I think it's the
Athletics.
Washington Senators.
Is that your final answer? That's
Kaboom!
You won $50,000.
Oil.
Moving on to $100,000 now. Only 4 questions away from the $1 million question.
Question. Here it is.
A standard barrel of oil holds roughly how many gallons? 24, 42, 64, 82.
I'll say 42.
Is that your final answer? Yes.
Boom, I got it!
Answer.
Shoot!
$100,000.
Next question will be common names as the category.
Only 3 questions away from $1 million. Now here's the $250,000 question. According to the Census Bureau, what last name after Smith is the most common in the U.S.? Jones, Johnson, Williams, Brown.
Johnson. B.
Is that your final answer? Right on.
Kaboom!
$250,000.
Now we're going for $500,000 for Brenda, and it's stamp collecting.
2 questions from $1 million. We're playing for $500,000 with this next question.
And here it is.
In 1982, who became the first professional baseball player to be featured on a U.S. postage stamp? Roberto Clemente, Lou Gehrig, Jackie Robinson, Babe Ruth. Is
Jackie
that
Robinson.
your final
C.
answer? Yes.
All right! Oh boy.
500,000
Brenda's on fire this gameplay. Now she has a chance for $1 million. Right or wrong? That's the category.
You've made it. Your chance at $1 million is next.
$1 million question.
For the $1 million question, you'll have 45 seconds, plus the time you banked, which comes out to...
Well, 4 minutes, 40 seconds for a total of 5 minutes, 25 seconds.
Leonardo da Vinci wrote his famous notebooks mainly using what unusual method? Upside down writing, numeric code, pictography, mirror writing.
Mirror writing, D,
Is that
for the $1 million.
your final answer? Oh,
All right, I got it! I just won Cos's friend Brenda $1 million! Yahoo! That's going into my guest gameplays bank, and I'll see you for my next gameplay, guys.